Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, career management class. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Give me some shout outs. Let me know how you're doing. Good.
You
Thank
and I, my nana said, hey.
you. Say hey. Good, good. All right, everybody. Yo, Damien, everybody would go do the yo, Kenny. Everybody go do the attendance quiz, and we will come back together at about 10:22. 10:22. Everybody do the attendance quiz, okay? Andrea, you didn't log on the class yesterday, did you? I didn't see you, but I fixed it because I think I marked you absent yesterday. Everybody on this class, make sure you go do the attendance quiz because y'all don't like to do the attendance quiz. Get on that attendance quiz right now. Glad to see you, Zahara. You've been gone for a long time. Keep coming back. Okay, Kenny, I'm getting ready to check that right now. Okay, Kenny, I see it. Start typing, make your font a little bit bigger, okay? But I got it. So I start plugging in grades within the next day or so. Okay, Andrea, I fixed it from yesterday, but I didn't see you on there. You didn't do the attendance quiz either. Guys, everybody on here, make sure you have done the attendance quiz today. All right. So yesterday, I gave everybody the opportunity to finish up the beginner level in typing.com. So I hope you took advantage of that, and you also worked on it outside of class. You now also can work on it outside of class. Make sure you are in intermediate. The beginner level should be completed. Excuse me. And now you should be in intermediate. So everybody will begin the intermediate typing.com. Today I want to go over something that we went over before, but I want to make sure that your memory is fresh. So let's see. Okay, so I wanted to go back over the communication styles because it's going to tie into what we're going to be working on today. So I wanted to go back over the types of communications. And we already know what verbal communication is. Verbal communication is spoken words. It could be verbal or it could be oral communications. But the spoken words that we use to communicate a message. It could be hi, when we smile, or when we roll our eyes. When most people think of verbal communications, they think of speaking. But listening is an equally important skill for this type of communication to be successful. So when somebody's speaking, if they're giving you a verbal communication, you got to listen. You have to focus on what they're saying. Verbal communication is applicable to a wide range of situations, ranging from, when you're in the office, discussions, or you're doing public speeches to thousands of people. Improving your verbal communication skills can help you foster better relationships with your coworkers and maintain a large network of contacts that you can call on when you need to. Then you have your nonverbal communication. That is body language. And we went over that. Gestures, when you do it in your hands, or you put your hands up, or whatever you got going on, if you're talking with your hands, or your eye movement, your lip movement, even your posture. When you sit up straight in your chair, that means that you're confident, you're happy, you're like this, you're sad, tired. Nonverbal communications set the tone of a conversation. And it seriously undermines the message contained in the words if you're not careful to control it. So sometimes we give off different vibes and we don't mean it that way. And then people, that's how drama gets started because people take your body language, they take it a different way than what you're trying to portray. Okay. So it may lead to, which may lead people to doubt the strength of your verbal contributions. In contrast, leaning over an employee's desk, invading his or her personal space, can turn a friendly chat to aggressive confrontation that leaves the employee feeling victimized and undervalued. So if you're ever in a workplace and you just lean over somebody's desk like that, don't do that because you're invading their privacy. Because then they think you may want to see what they have on their desk, what they have on their computer screen. Have you ever talked to someone in person and felt you were not hearing the whole story or even the truth? If so, you were living the old saying, the actions speak louder than words. The person's body language gives you a different message than the person's words. Body language is a silent communicator in face-to-face communication. It's the messages that come through facial expressions, head movements, gestures, spatial relationships to others, and posture. Okay? It's the pictures that is worth 1,000 words because it portrays the individual's thoughts and feelings. So down here, we went over when a person crosses their arms, they're defensive, resistant, or cold. They maintain little or no eye contact. That means when you won't look at a person, if you're face to face, that means that you are uneasy or uninterested. You're disinterested. You focus, or somebody who focuses their eyes straight ahead, they are telling the truth. So they say if somebody can focus their eyes, they are telling the truth or concentrate. Could be. If you lock down on side to side, hey, that means that they are lying. If you look up, that means that they are telling the truth, thinking or recalling something from their past. Clear their throats, they disagree, uncertain or deceptive. Right now, when we clear my throat, it has nothing to do with that. No. So that doesn't mean that I disagree or uncertain or I'm deceptive. Nodding their heads, they agree or understand. Now their heads too much, they're anxious or they're nervous, part their lips, they want to speak or flirt, purse their lip, they're angry or disagree, pucker their lip, they are uncertain. So there's all of these were gestures that we went over. So I wanted to make sure, guys, go over these from time to time. Keep your mind refreshed, okay? So it also says when we tap fingers on the surface, we're anxious. We cross the legs at the ankle, they are relaxed. Cross the legs at the knee, they are defensive. Sometimes, ladies, we don't cross our leg. Whatever. You said that, but that's not true. If we rub their hands together, they're excited, happy, or cold. Touch their nose frequently, they are lying or uncomfortable. Lean towards you, they're interested in what you have to say. Lean away from you, they are threatened. Okay? So remember that we went over that. So what I want to go over with you guys today, and I also want you to work on it individually. And I think I also have a discussion for you. So if everybody will pull up the discussion, everybody pull up the discussion that says discussion 1110 and respond back to that discussion. That discussion says, how do you and your family members greet each other every morning? Please describe what gestures and expressions you use. So tell me, how do you greet your family members in the morning? Now, I can personally say, my father has passed away, but every morning when I would get up, we would get up. Now, me and my mama would say good morning, but me and my dad said, I said, and my mama said, y'all greet each other so crazy. Why y'all do that? He said, I said, that would be our greeting. So that's how we would greet each other. So I want you to, in that discussion, everybody do discussion 1110. Please tell me, how do you greet your family, gestures or whatever. Everybody's different and there's nothing wrong with it. And I want us to come back together. So let's come back together about 10:43. All right, do discussion. We'll come back at 10:43. Everybody on it? I'll take it up a minute now because I'm typing this in. Okay. Jacob, can you unmute for a minute?
Man,
How you doing today?
I'm good.
You sound like you're sleepy. Jacob, where did you put your resume? Where's your resume at? Do you remember the resume template?
Uh, I turned it in to you, but I don't know. I don't even know if you got it or not.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you. I'm going. Hold on. I'm gonna forward it to you and to Miss Brown, and I'll put the instructions in there. Okay, and I
All
want you
right.
to get that done. Okay.
All right.
All right. You can unmute. Thank you. I mean, you can mute back. Thank you. Okay, everybody. So, your discussion question asked, wanted to know how do some of y'all greet your families, and what gestures do you use? So, can I get somebody to unmute and give me some feedback? Somebody unmute, or I will give the option of putting in the chat. But y'all gonna have to learn to communicate verbally. That means I want y'all to have spoken words, not type words.
I just say good morning.
Who is this? Oh, let me see. Oh,
Melanie.
Millie, you just say good morning. Okay,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. You just say good morning. Do your family, when y'all get together, do y'all have a special greeting or something that y'all do? You know, anything else special?
When we see each other.
Oh, okay, well that's nice. That is nice, because some families don't communicate through hugging or either verbal. Some families, to really be honest with you, and we think it probably be strange to a lot of us. They don't do anything. Um, so I have been around some families, and you go over, maybe you have a friend, you go over, and they don't even speak to each other. You be looking like, okay, nobody says anything. How do y'all get along in the family? Somebody else give me some feedback. Is there anything special, like a special code that y'all have or anything? How do you communicate with y'all family? Thank you, Melanie. I'm gonna write that down.
A yawn.
They yawn. What? What yawn? Yawn is when you're sleeping.
Yawn every time we say good morning to each other.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay, but what is there any other form of um any other code, any other gestures like your family may use and say, hey, bye, love you? Is there anything that they do? All right. So now listen, I thank you, Melanie, for the feedback, and Adriana for the feedback. Y'all know, I think I've told y'all about this before. I'm looking for my popsicle sticks. If not, I'm gonna have to cut some paper and put it in here. But this is called Lucky You. That means that you guys, when I ask you questions for feedback, I want feedback. I want you to answer. I'm gonna pull out a name. You're gonna get. I'm gonna start putting in. If I can do it on Fridays, it'll probably go in on Fridays. It's called a participation grade, and that means that throughout the week, I've called on you, and you've given me a response, or even it's not necessarily that I have to call on you. If you have anything that you would like to add to the class, please do that. As long as you don't be butting in, or you talk out of turn, that's fine. But I would like feedback, because we just can't come to class and just be so sleepy and so bored. I mean, the class is not boring because of me. It could be because of you. You guys are going to have to jump in, give feedback, and this also, it helps the class go more smoothly, because you are the missing link. All y'all. So when one's not here, it's like we're missing each other. So I want everybody. I want to commemorate everybody who is now coming to class regularly. Please make sure you come to class every day, because you are a very important part of our class. I just don't want you to do the attendance quiz and then you don't come to class, okay? So, but I wanted to throw it out there, the discussion question, how do we greet each other, which is going to take us to our next step. It's going to take us to our next step, and let me pull that up. But first, you know what? Let me look if I can and see how many of y'all did that question. Isaiah, get on there. Let me see. I'm writing them names down. Don't make no sense. Won't do the thing. You tell y'all guys gonna start listening. Y'all gonna have to know David's name. Marvin. Dang. Oh. Okay, so it looks like Yenny, you need to do the attendance quiz. Jacob, you need to do the attendance quiz. Zahari, you need to do the attendance quiz. Johnny, you need to do the attendance quiz. Jamani, you need to do the attendance quiz. Alexi, you need to do the attendance quiz. Isaiah, you need to do the attendance quiz. Andrea, Marvin, Damien, Noel, please do the attendance quiz. If I call your name, go and do the attendance quiz.
Miss
Now,
Hargrave, I already did that tennis quiz.
no, I don't see it at 11:10. Go back and see it. 11:10.
All right, Miss Hargrave.
Let me check. And also, you say you did. I went back and refreshed my screen. I don't see it. It says 11:10. I always go to quizzes and it says attendance quiz 11:10. Now the one on Fridays says attendance Friday, but that's different. I'm sending the email. Hold on, I'm trying to see if they can have a career chat. Okay, Johnny, you need to do the attendance quiz. Do you hear me, Johnny? Noel, do you hear me? Put it in the chat if you hear me. Let's go. I did. Now I'm not showing you did 11:10. You just did it because it's not showing. Noel, Damien, Marvin, Isaiah, Alexi, Andrea, Zahari, Yenny, Jacob, Jamani.
Jamani, what?
Do the attendance
I
quiz.
did that attendance quiz, Miss Hargrave. No, do that. I did that attendance
You
quiz.
know you did. No, you
Yeah, Miss
did.
Hargrave. Yeah, you need to double check on that one. I did that attendance quiz.
Hey, you better watch that tone.
Man, Miss Hargrave, recheck, please. Yeah, I did that
I
attendance
will
quiz.
check.
I did it too, Miss Hargrave. I don't know why you playing.
Y'all think you're not gonna fool me.
Miss Hargrave, I don't know why
I
you playing.
did do it because I knew what the question was.
Yeah, because I went over it.
Nah, I really didn't hear you go over it, to be honest with you.
Okay. Oh, you done made it bad for yourself now.
But
That means you weren't
I
listening.
still did it though.
What I tell y'all about listening? What I tell y'all about listening? Let me look. Hey, how you doing? What you doing, Mr. Long? Wait, go in here. Yeah. Oh, let me move my jump. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. I'ma check. Hold on. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and check and see. Now I ain't playing with y'all. Oh, you ain't bothering me, Mr. Long. Give me a second. I'm gonna check for y'all guys. Yenny, you say you did it too. Marvin, you did it. It didn't show because I could screenshot it, but we're gonna go back and look. Right now, I see Marvin, I see Damien, but hold on, I'm going through the thing. Maybe I had to, I did refresh, but I went back out. Alexi, you still need to do it. Noel, Yenny, I got you. Jacob, sometimes you can give me a little bit more than just one little word now. I said to explain. I'm pretty sure everybody's.
That was my explanation.
Yes, it was. You just keep on. Zahari. That's Zahari. Jamani. And y'all start using capital letters. I'm going to beat y'all. Don't y'all know how to use capital letters? Johnny. Okay, got a Johnny. Andrea. Still don't have Andrea. Andrea, go and do your attendance quiz. Alexi, do your attendance quiz. Noel, do your attendance quiz. All right, you have a good one. And what I'm gonna start doing also with the attendance quiz, I am going to make it a weekly grade. So if you don't do, if you miss doing one, then you're gonna get a 0. Nobody should miss doing the attendance quiz. Who said Bojangles? Who said about? Well, I don't have no Bojangles. All right. All right, y'all better listen. I bet that comment one for me, was it, Kenny? All right, because I'm going to stay behind y'all. Y'all going to start doing the attendance quiz on a daily basis. You're going to start attending class like you should. You're going to start participating. So I'm going to have a participation grade. And do not forget about typing.com. You must be an intermediate, so you need to finish your Okay, Andrea, if you stay on after class, I'll show you what you got to do. And guys, also be on the lookout. I'm going to send you emails. I'm still working on first period. I'm sending you emails because I want to meet with you. And so I'll send you an email like a Google invite, and you need to accept it. Okay, so please keep up with checking your email. All right, so what we're going to go to right now, we're going to go to, I'm going to go out because I don't want to do the attendance quiz. That's what we got to do. Hold on. Let's do modules. So we went over again the types of communication. So you have verbal, you have nonverbal, you have written. You have the different gestures. This is going to tie in. Make sure, guys, as everybody, somebody give me, Melanie, did you do the discussion 11, 10, 20?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Yenny, did you do it? I'm just calling out a couple people. Make sure, guys, y'all have done the discussion 11, 10. Now we're going to look over, what we'll do is we'll do that tomorrow. We'll go over listening tomorrow because I think I need to do that. We'll go over listening tomorrow. We will go over listening tomorrow. So we'll go over that tomorrow because y'all guys going to have a project that's coming up. Next week, we will have benchmarks. So I need everybody in class every day, or you're going to miss out. William, are you here? William. Alexi. 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 William. Guys, and when I call your name, I don't want you just to be hanging on because I do document that I've called you and you do not respond. And I guarantee you don't want that. William, Alexi. All right, everybody. What we're going to do is remember, let me see. Quiz. If you don't do the attendance quiz every day, it's a 0. And it's going to be a quiz grade. And if I need to move it up to a test grade, I will. And you definitely don't want that. Okay, so I'm putting it in the chat. The attendance quiz will be counted as a weekly quiz grade beginning 11/15. So that means Monday, okay? All right. So make sure you've done the attendance quiz for today. Make sure you are working in typing.com. Everybody go to typing.com. Working, let's work in. We'll go over the other topic tomorrow, workingtyping.com, for the remainder of the class. Everybody workingtyping.com for the remainder of the class. If you have not finished the beginner level, you better finish it today. Yes, I can, Kenny. And what I'm going to do, once we get our resumes printed, I'm going to print out y'all certificates. So when you get your certificate for beginner level, I'm going to print that, the intermediate, and then the advanced. Everybody now should be an intermediate. Let's keep working. There will also be a career chat on Friday for anybody who's interested in cosmetology. Cosmetology can be for a man or a woman. Cosmetology also deals with doing the nails, the skin, everything. So I think it's going to be, he's going to send it out. I think he said it's going to be at 10 o'clock. So I will give you more information about that on Thursday. Y'all know we don't have class tomorrow. You know we do not have class tomorrow, okay? Because it is Veterans Day. If any of you go to any type of celebration or anything, please take some pictures, and that way you can put it on a PowerPoint to show us or anything. Or if you have a veteran that's in your family, how do you, what do y'all do to celebrate that person or persons? It can be a man or a woman, so please let me know, okay? So everybody keep on working, workingtyping.com. Everybody should be logged in. Andrea, what are you saying? What do you need? Andrea, what are you saying? What do you need? Andrea. Okay, Andrea, what do you need? What do you need me to help with? Come on, unmute and talk.
I need my password to my rep identity.
For your what?
My rep identity.
Your rapid identity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get with Miss Brown. She should be able to help you with that and see if she can set that. Let me see. Let me see. Email Miss have Miss Brown to help you email Mr. Hudson and get that information. And tell Miss Brown I'll be over there a little bit later to get that work. Email Mr. Hudson. Email Mr. Hudson and he will get you your password. And if he can't, then come back to me and I'll see what I can do. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Make sure you continue to work on what you are supposed to be working on. I will see you on tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Joseph. See you later. You take care too, Joseph.